welcome to St. Louis. He's Ray Ferraro. My name is James Cebulski. This exhibition game just moments away here now. What do you look for in a game like this?
That the hot dogs are good.
Not an exhibition fan?
Not an exhibition fan, but they're important games. So while I'm eating my hot dog, these guys are out fighting for a job.
You can see importance for some and maybe not for others. Just moments away from puck drop, both teams seem ready to go. The Blues start with possession as we are now underway. That's broken up in the neutral zone. Fires it! Big save by the goaltender. St. Louis gets the puck near the boards. There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play. This neutral zone face-off set to go, and we are back underway. They've got numbers. Here's the pass. Carries it in. And it's a quick pass to DeBrincat. Off a stick. Moves it over to Shen. Into the offensive zone. And now he moves it quickly to Parayko. Puck scooped up by Schwartz. Chicago's got the puck along the wall. Gahan's taking it from his own end. Here's an odd man rush. Sends it over, and that one's broken up. Nice feed from the left side up the middle. St. Louis plays it along the wing. With the blast, denies him with the save. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. Sends it across. Moves behind the net. And he slides it quickly to Seabrook. Puts it on net with the stop. St. Louis with a big defensive zone face-off. And now he tries to get it across to Brouwer. St. Louis on the attack. And he slides it quickly to Sundqvist. Brilliant save, read it perfectly. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. And he comes up with it. The Blackhawks get a hold of the puck in their own end. Moves the puck along the half wall. Big time stop, gets a blocker on it. Smith's won the draw here in the offensive zone.
Oh, that probably would work a little better if the stick stayed in one piece.
No luck in that stick. Chicago's got the puck along the boards. Quick pass to McCoshen. Takes the feed. Moves it around along the half wall. Misses wide. And now it's grabbed by Saad. Decides to go to the backhand. Denied by the goaltender. Big stop by the keeper.
Quick reflexes. You make one, you make two stops before the puck is cleared away.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Hammers it on net. Makes the save with the trapper. Shen's won a big draw on their own end. Sends a pass over. Here they come on the attack. Here's a short pass to Shen. Here's a shot. Comes up with the stop. Strome's won the faceoff. The Blues gain control of the puck against the wall. Now a quick pass to Parayko. Denies him on the play. Another stop by the goaltender. Eagle eyes by the referees. Delayed penalty coming up here. Looks like they caught the slash.
Corey Crawford's an easy guy to cheer for. He's had all kinds of injury problems. Great to see him back on the beam.
And the puck stopper tags his man to get the extra attacker on the ice. Murphy's stick handling in his own zone. Murphy's got it across the line. Throws it on goal. Shuts him down. Let's get the call here. Perron's stick work will land him 2 minutes for slashing.
Rarely is a slashing penalty considered a good penalty to take.
Chicago's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
Well, to this point, the game is scoreless, and now you've got a real great opportunity with your power play on the ice to get on the board first. That first goal is so critical. Make the opponent chase the game.
Chicago's got a hold of it against the wall. Takes it across the blue line. Pass back to the point. Lugs the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Great defensive effort breaking up the pass. Gets it out of his own end. Chicago's gained possession along the boards. And they go back on the attack in the offensive zone. Handles it along the blue line. Bertuzzo's going to play it to the corner. There's the whistle. Offside is the call, stopping the play. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Grabs the puck and moves on out here with this man advantage. Kane swooping in on the attack. With the blast! Big time stop! Slides the paddle in there and pokes it away. Floats the saucer pass. Trying to clear the zone. And manages to clear the zone. The Blackhawks gain possession along the wall. Kane's got it through center. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And a snap twig here on the shot attempt. Trying to get it out of danger. And a nice job by the Killers on that one.
Yeah, now they can get it changed, get some fresh players on the ice.
Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. Puts it on net, and there's the save. Thomas wins possession in the defensive zone and manages to clear the zone. Moves the puck. Takes the shot. Oh, what a stop! Chicago's grabbed a hold of the puck. Steps in front of the shot. Chicago's got a hold of it along the wall. Takes a wrist shot, and the stick gets a piece of it. Sends it out right in front. Here's a shot. Big save by the goaltender once again. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And the puck dies with the trapper save. Thomas wins the draw on their own end. Quick feed to Thomas. Thomas takes it across the line. And he comes up with a big-time save on that. And he gains the zone here. Nice poke check. Grabs control of it at the point. Quick feed down low. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Quick pass to Thomas. Moves it quickly over to Brouwer. Handles the puck. And that one's turned away. Stevens wins it in the offensive zone. Knocked away. Chicago's got the puck along the wall. Directs it on over to Kane. Into the corner. And that's picked off. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Chicago's got the puck along the boards. DeBrinket's carrying it ahead. Hammers it on net. And that goes off a player in front. With possession along the wall. Great heads-up play in the defensive zone. On the attack along the boards. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck.
There are times you try to do too much. He's got good hands, but maybe a more simple play's the right one there.
Dumps it into the O-zone. Seabrook's got it in the defensive end. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Lets one go. Just wide. St. Louis takes possession along the wall. Perron's got it along the wing. Slides the puck over. Rips it from the blue line. And a great save.
They're working really hard these days to make sure when they stop the puck, it doesn't stay in front of them. If they can't stop it and catch it, they want that puck in the corner.
Stopped by the goaltender.
I like the goalie's positioning here. He was aggressive enough to make a save on a dangerous chance.
And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Handles the saucer pass beautifully. Carries it across the line. Hammers it on net. Makes the save. Cool and calm under pressure. Barbashev's won the draw. Puck picked up by Falk. Rips it. Here he is on the redirect. Comes up with the stop. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. St. Louis has possession of it now. The Blackhawks gain possession in their own end. Over the line they come. And a smart heads-up read to come up with the puck. Takes the stretch pass in the open ice. Takes that pass back at the point. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. One-on-one with the goaltender. Tracks it perfectly for the save.
Sometimes your best move just isn't enough. I can't find fault to the move. The goalie's just better.
Breaks up the pass in the defensive zone. Through center along the wing. Puts it in deep. St. Louis gets the puck near the boards. Moves it to Barbashev. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Puts it on net. Big time stop there. Crawford's going to cover it up and get a whistle.
Even with the traffic starting to close in, he had to grab that when he did.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Slides the pass over to Kajula. Kajula's going to play it against the half wall. Moves right to the middle. Great read to break up the play. Picked up along the wall by Sundqvist. Brouwer's got it into offensive territory. Referee's hand shoots high in the air. Looks like we got a tripping penalty coming up. Sin bin down for tripping.
I always hated taking tripping penalties. It always felt like there was something I could have done better than that.
Another power play opportunity coming up here.
You got to have a short memory on a power play. You haven't scored yet tonight, but that can't matter on this one. Get the puck back to the point, start moving it around, and get people converging at the net.
Nolan's gaining momentum. Nolan's got it against the boards. Chicago's got a hold of it against the wall. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Quick pass to Saad. And he says no! Gets it out of his own end. Chicago's gained possession along the boards. Sends it over to Strome. Slides it across. Booming shot just wide of the net. Sends the pass down low. Sends the pass over. Shot! That won't go as that goes off the side of the net. Chicago's got a hold of it along the wall. From the point, zero fear on this guy's part as he blocks it. And it's a quick pass to DeBrincat. Gives up the body for the block. Here's an offensive chance. And they'll be forced to tag up after that missed pass. And he elects to play the puck. Strome's got it in the offensive end. To his teammate. Stopped by the goaltender. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. And manages to clear the zone. Chicago's got the puck along the wall. DeHaan's got the puck along the wing. Takes the feed. Denied by the goaltender. Here's the pass down low. Moves the puck down low. Right up front. He scores!
Well, they've been hoping that the extra work they've done on the power play would help them capitalize. They do a nice job there. He didn't waste any time. If he would have stopped that puck, the goalie would have had time to readjust. As it is, it's in the net.
The Blackhawks are on the board first here. Does that change an approach now, Ray?
Well, it shouldn't change it too much, but still, you're behind, and now you chase the game a little bit.
And now he angles it across to Brouwer. Puts it to the front of the net, and that one's broken up by a great defensive play. Carries it in.
10 minutes, 36 seconds.
Back to the blue line. Here's a short pass to McCoshen. Receives the pass. Nice pass. Here's a howitzer at the net. Comes up with the stop. Taken along the wall by Nylander. Under all sorts of pressure in his own end with the puck now. Gunnarson's got it along the boards. Shoots it. Makes the save as he got a blocker on it. Moves the puck across to Kane. Quick feed to DeBrincat. Along the half wall with the puck. And that shot dies in traffic. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Scrum ensues along the boards. Chicago's got the puck along the boards. Unleashes a cannon and makes the save. And some good footwork to kick it away. Moves the puck along the half wall and makes the save. And pokes the puck loose inside the offensive end. Slides it up ahead from the right wing. Moves it around along the half wall. There's the whistle as things will slow down here for a moment.
Always a good play. If you're not sure what's going on, freeze the puck.
James and Ray with you tonight. More than half the period has been played. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Schen's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Chicago's got a hold of it against the wall. That knocks him off the puck. Chicago's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Saad's got it in the offensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Murphy. Takes a shot, and that one's stopped. St. Louis has it near the wall. And some fancy footwork to kick it over to his teammate. Schwartz plays it into the offensive zone. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Bortuzzo. Oh, comes up with the stop. Here's a shot. That goes off the mask. Takes the pass. There's another stop. He scores! Jumps on the rebound and makes it count.
He makes a great play on the net. He's been doing it all season long. That's why he leads his team in goals.
Chicago's found themselves in the driver's seat now with a 2-goal lead. Nice offensive start.
Really good start, really quick. Now you've got the other team scrambling around, but there's too much time left in the game to sit back and try to defend it. Be aggressive.
And as he opts to freeze the puck, we get a whistle.
Starting to look like a little bit of a fire drill in the zone, so this is a good play.
The Blackhawks have been the better team in this first period, more scoring opportunities, and as a result, more goals. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Murphy's lugging the puck. Takes the feed. Moves it to DeHaan. Sends a pass over. Blocked in traffic. Here they come on the attack. Here's the pass. Turns it away. Chicago's up here in the first, and they could easily be up by more based on what they've done offensively. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Here's a shot! That goes wide. Quick pass across to DeBrincat. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And that one's broken up. Trying to get back on the attack now. Moves the puck. Pass to Thomas. Here's a chance! And he makes the save. Kane's got it across the line. Handles the puck at the point. Quick pass to Strome. Stopped by the goaltender. No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. Brouwer's moving it ahead. With possession along the wall. Pass right on the doorstep. Stick save by the goalie.
Yeah, he's right in front of the puck, too, so there's really nowhere that puck's going to squeak through.
Handles the puck. And he scores. No stop. Hang on a second here, Ray. Looks like it's coming back.
I think it's going to be a pretty good call when we look at it again. The ref waves it off. It went off the player's glove, but I think he directs this in. Well, the referee's not going to be very popular, is he? He reverses the call on the ice after talking to the league office. This goal will count.
Chicago's been the better team here in this first period, and as a result, they've got a big lead. Face-off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. The Blues looking against the half wall. Oh, that's tremendous poise in the defensive end to break off the pass.
I don't mind the turnover so much when you're trying to catch up in a game. You have to take a chance.
Sealer's got it along the boards. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Takes it across the blue line. Slides the puck over. Scores! On the rebound, he pops it!
Followed through to the net. He picks up this rebound, makes no mistake. Once the goalie leaves the puck in front of the net, the goalie's at your mercy, and he does not miss.
Here in the late going to the frame, St. Louis would love to answer back with a quick strike as they still trail by a pair. Puck is dropped and play resumes.
Scored by number 31.
Takes it at center.
Assisted by number 25.
On the attack along the boards. From point-blank range. Stick save. St. Louis gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Here's a short pass to Perron. Here they are on the attack. Here he is in front. Stones him in front.
Had to be sharp. That's a grade A chance.
Chicago's been the better team here in this first period. More shots and more goals. Just a better all-around execution. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Makes the save. Saad swooping in on the attack. Big-time defensive play. Perron slowed down with the hook, and the official's arm is in the air. And he sprints to the bench to get the extra attacker out on the ice. Picked up along the boards by Perron. No room for that one to get through. Sends the pass over. Johnson's got the puck. And now he moves it quickly to Perron. Good use of the body on the play. There's the whistle. Let's get the official decision. Smith's going off to the box for 2 minutes.
I guess at a certain point you got to let the guy go, but he worries that he's out of position, so he tries to slow him down with a hook.
Pretty cut and dry call. First chance of the night here on the man advantage.
Key for any team on the power play is to get control of the puck first. So we'll look at the face-off, and this power play at the very least has to...
Rings the iron!
The Blues can't believe their bad luck. A really good shot hits the goalpost, and they can't close the gap.
Gets it out of his own end. St. Louis takes possession along the wall. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Here's a shot with the stop. Chicago's got the puck shorthanded and manages to clear the zone. St. Louis has possession of it now. Straight up the middle. Here they come. From in close. Scores!
Bang, bang. 2 goals in right around a minute 40.
We are not done yet here. Buckle up. Don't even think about leaving your seat.
Yeah, they got their track shoes on now. Get to the net. That's where the goals are. The rebound sits there, and he puts it away.
Here in the later stages of this period, the Blues make their way back into the face-off circle, still in search of another goal. Thomas wins the draw, and now he moves it to Sundqvist. Sends it over, puts it on net, off target. The Blackhawks take over on possession. Carries it across the line.
Time of the goal. 16 minutes, 37 seconds.
Puts it on goal, gets in front of it. Puck grabbed by Bortuzzo. Gaining momentum up along the side. Thomas plays it against the boards. And now it's over to Fulp. Puck leaves the zone, forcing a mass exodus. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Shot! That's turned aside from the blocker. Takes the feed. And now he tries to get it across to Kane. Sends it across. Back at the point, they set it up. Oh, makes the save. That was a rocket. Chicago's got the lead here late in this first period. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Grabbed along the boards by Parayko. He carries the puck up along the wing. Along the half wall with the puck. Chicago's gained possession along the boards. He scores!
What an effort to get this game back to level. You've got to continue to work even when you trail in the game. They did that, and now they have a brand new game to play. I can't imagine they thought this was even possible. They played so poorly early in the game. They've worked their way all the way back to tie the score.
In the final moments of this period, it's all tied up. Schen's won the draw here in the open ice.
Scored by number 26.
Quick feed to Folk. Chicago's got a hold of it along the wall. Kane's got it along the wing. And sends it just out of reach. Referee signaling for a penalty. Looks like we got a hooking call coming up. They've got the defense outnumbered. And the goaltender gets to the bench for the extra attacker. Let's see what the officials say. Pretty easy call to make, hooking right here.
Well, he gets a stick around his waist, then he stops skating. It's almost like he's advertising for the penalty.
The power play unit goes right back to work.
Hey, another power play for them. They've been successful tonight. I don't think they changed the script much here.
Smith's won it in their own end. Gets it out of his own end.
18 minutes, 8 seconds.
St. Louis gets the puck near the boards. Sends it ahead to Schenn. With the stop. Chicago's going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play.
Get new styles of jerseys, shirts, hats, and more in our team store.
Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. And he comes up with it. Deep inside the defensive end, still trying to clear. And they get it down.
Yeah, good communication. They talk to each other. They're in the right spot. They just clear it down the ice.
Sundqvist's going to play it against the half wall. Quick shot, just wide. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. Dunn's got it against the boards. Stopped by the goaltender. Moves it quickly over to Parayko. Lets it go! Blocked in front. Just wide. 56 seconds. Moves it to Kajula. Clock ticking down here inside the first period. Quick pass to Murphy. St. Louis looks to move the puck from their own end. And we've got a 2-on-1. Denied by the goaltender. Just here in the late stages of this frame, we got a tie game. Smith's won it off the faceoff. Up along the wing. Sends it in deep. St. Louis has it near the wall. Dishes it to Schwartz. Schwartz brings it in. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. And that's picked off in front. And manages to clear the zone. St. Louis gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Receives the pass. Comes up with the stop. Great reflexes, another save.
It's going bigger, and the time is running out to get your 50-50 tickets for the grand prize tonight. We'll make that drop in the third period.
There's the horn for the opening 20 minutes. The only people happy about that are the goaltenders. We are all tied up at 3.
With hot food and ice-cold beverages, now's your chance to join us at one of our many concession stands located throughout the stadium.
2 more periods still to come. We'll be right back with much more action here on EA Sports. Welcome back, everyone. He's Ray. I'm James. Second period set to go. The Blues power play won't have a lot of time to work with as this period gets underway. Takes the feed at the point. Shuts them down. The Blues get nothing here on this power play. We're back to even strength.
Immediately, this becomes really frustrating, but as they go back to the bench, the power play will look at that and say, we did a lot of good things. We do that again the next time, we're going to score.
Murphy's carrying it ahead. Right out front, and that one's broken up by a great defensive play. And they'll dump it in. The Blackhawks get a hold of the puck along the boards. And some nice footwork to free the puck up to his teammate. Taken by DeBrincat. Takes it across the blue line. Here's a short pass to DeBrincat. Carries the puck up through center. Nice pass. Blocker save, and he's showing up big time tonight.
That's a good save there, James. It looks rather simple, but he gets the puck into the corner. No danger.
And he gets a paddle on that one. St. Louis takes possession along the wall. Scores! And he puts his team in front.
James, this game looked really comfortable as a tie game. Now they're ahead. They've got to continue to push. Oh, Shooter puts his own rebound away. That's a nice play. But man, the goalie burped this rebound out. Made it way too easy for him.
St. Louis gets ahead by 1 here in this middle frame.
It's a little discouraging to fall behind. Now you've got to chase the game a little bit. It's a good spot, though, once you take the lead.
And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Moves the puck along the half wall. Takes a shot. Oh, what a stop. He gets that one, too.
Really sharp. Never loses sight of the puck to make the second save.
Puck scooped up by Barbashev. Takes the pass.
Whoa.
He scores! What a goal!
The only way he's stopping this one is if it hits him. As soon as the shooter went to shoot it, the goaltender dropped into the butterfly. He's looking around that traffic, hoping he can find it.
St. Louis has found another goal here in the second. They're up by a pair.
Important goal, too. Now, just look at the way the game changes here. If they give up the next one, they're tied. Now, they've got a little cushion.
By number 49,
And now he angles it across to Sealer.
number 72, Justin Falk.
Takes the feed at the back end. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked.
1 minute, 30
Over the line they come. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Bortuzzo. And there's the save. James Cybulski, Ray Ferraro with you here in the early going of this period. St. Louis continues to lead by a pair of goals. Thomas has won the faceoff, and he slides it quickly to Dunn. Moves it around along the half wall. With some momentum driving towards the net, and that one's turned away.
This is a quality chance that the goaltender turns aside right from the slot.
Nylander's picking up steam. Pokes it away in his own end. They'll dump it in and peel off for a change. Slides it diagonally to Sundqvist. Carries it in. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. The Blues continue to lead here in this second period, looking strong offensively. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Takes the feed. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Dunn's got the puck in his own zone. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Chicago's got the puck along the wall. Pokes it away to stay on the attack. Slides the puck over to Kajula. There's the whistle as the puck heads out of play. St. Louis has found a way to get a lot of pucks on net, and they continue to lead in the second. This neutral zone faceoff set to go, and we are back underway. Slides it quickly to Kane. Kane's got it in the offensive zone. Comes up with the stop. St. Louis gains a hold of it. Quick feed to Schwartz. Schwartz plays the puck, and now he moves it to Parayko. Smart heads up play to neutralize the threat. Here's a chance. And he slides it quickly to Seabrook. Lets it fly. He scores! Jumps on the rebound and buries it.
Goalie burps up this rebound here. It comes right back into the shooting area, and the rebound is put away.
Chicago's back to center ice, and now it is just a deficit of 1.
What a difference just the one goal makes in the way that you look at the game, what makes you think is possible. They only need one more to even this up.
Quick feed to Perron. With possession along the wall. On the attack along the boards. Denies him with a save. St. Louis continues to lead here early in the second, getting lots of shots on goal to this point. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Scores!
It's like an endless supply of goals. It doesn't ever seem to be a stop to this. Centermen practice faceoffs at the end of every practice. This time the defensive guy loses position. The puck ends up on the shooter's stick, and he rifles it by the goaltender.
St. Louis has now built themselves up a 2-goal lead here in the second. Have you been impressed by their performance?
I have, and they have to keep playing this way. The game has changed from 5 years ago where you could defend. Now you have to keep attacking.
Locked in on that last opportunity there. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. We're still in the early stages of this period. The Blues have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Smith won the faceoff. Sends a pass over. Moves it quickly over to DeHaan. Fantastic save! And I think he's seen enough because he stops the play covering up the puck.
Oh, guys are going to be bent over trying to gasp for breath. They'll be in favor of that move.
St. Louis has been the better offensive club to this point, and that's why they lead here in this second period. Smith's won the draw. Now a quick pass to DeHaan. Moves the puck. Takes a shot. Turns it aside with a glove. St. Louis has found a way to get a lot of pucks on net, and they continue to lead in the second. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Nolan's got it into offensive territory. Chicago's got a hold of it against the wall. And now it's grabbed by DeBrincat. Sends it over to Kane. They've got numbers. Slides it across. Stopped by the goaltender. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Moves it to Parayko. Hammers one. And that goes off a player. Chicago's got the puck along the boards. And it's a quick pass to Kane. Lets it fly. Comes up with a blocker save.
Make the save, help yourself out at the same time. Good stop, but the better part is that he gets the puck away from the front of the net.
Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end.
Oh!
Scores!
Quickly, 2 goals in right around 90 seconds.
The immortal words of Roberto Duran. No loss here. This is one-sided now.
Yeah, it's not going to end quick enough for them either. They are getting hammered. When the goaltender gets into the butterfly, he's just trying to take away as much of the net as he can. He's got lots covered, not enough as he gets beaten for a tally.
St. Louis has already put up an offensive performance that you'd be happy with at the end of the game here.
This has been like a practice for them. Everything that they have done has been successful so far.
By number 10, Braden Shin.
Puck goes out of play, and we'll have a face-off.
And by number 17, Jaden Schwartz. Time of the goal, 5 minutes, 10 seconds.
St. Louis up big here in this second period. Their offense has been going right from the start. Shen's won the draw. Puck picked up by Bortuzzo. Quick pass to Dunn. Fires it into the offensive zone. The Blackhawks have it against the wall. Handles a great feed here in the neutral zone. Here's a shot. Oh, and comes up with nothing on the play. And the puck's booted away. A chance on goal. Denied by the goaltender. Moves it on over to Perron. Perron's got it through the neutral zone. To his teammate. Lets it go from the slot. Oh, what a stop with the stick. The Blues have been on fire offensively tonight, and they lead for good reason here in the second. Smith won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by Seabrook. Here they come on the attack. Here's a short pass to Smith. And now it's over to Seabrook. Hammers it from the point, and that takes guts to get in front of that one. St. Louis has possession of it now. And he can't hang on after that hit. Quick feed to Brouwer. Up the neutral zone now. Here's an odd man rush. Here's the pass. Great positioning in the defensive end. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And makes the save. Quick pass over to Nolan. Into the offensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Thomas. Chicago's got the puck. Takes it across the blue line. Here they are on the attack. Big time stop there. St. Louis gets the puck near the boards. Nolan's got the puck. Here's a chance on the doorstep. Into the corner now. Moves it to Nolan. Centered out in front. Shoots it on the backhand and makes the save. They've got the defense outnumbered. Scores!
Well, now they're only down by a couple. I guess it gives them a chance, but they've got to score again quick. Really quick puck movement always helps when you've got the extra man. The defenders just don't catch up to it, and it ends up in the net.
Chicago's still trailing in this one, but it's a little bit closer now.
A little bit better, and now maybe you can find some energy because there's lots of room to claw back into this game.
Scored by number 36, Matthew Highmore.
Sends it in on the attack.
Drake Paguglia, and by number 20.
St. Louis has it near the wall, and the puck's kicked free.
7 minutes.
Slides it back to the blue line. Can't connect. Chicago's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Through center along the wing. Along the half wall with the puck. Lets it go. Denies him on the play.
You know when you're looking for a buddy in a crowded train station? Well, now you got to find a little puck through the box.
He scores! A friendly ping on that one.
Yeah, great shot. He's just trying to get it past the goaltender here. It hits the pipe and goes into the net. Hard to get him much quicker than that. A pair of goals in 40 seconds.
Buckle up, everybody. We're not done yet.
Wow, they've got some energy now.
Chicago's got new life here in this second period, Ray.
It's amazing what a goal does. The energy on the bench changes. Guys can't wait to get on for their next shift.
And play resumes as the puck is dropped.
Scored by number 12.
From the left side, takes the pass. Here's a chance.
Patrick Kane, and by number 15.
Shen's got it along the wing.
Sealer. Time of the
On the backhand, stick save by the goaltender.
Oh, he reads the play really well to get out and aggressive to make that save.
St. Louis gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Lets it go, and that one's stopped. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Moves the puck along the half wall. And now he moves it quickly to Sealer. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Sent into the offensive zone. The Blackhawks gain control of the puck against the wall. Here's a shot. Oh, and he completely blew it on that miss.
Yeah, you got to get it on the net, James. You've got an opportunity to score, and you don't even test the goalie.
Takes a shot, and he makes the save. Lugs the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Stopped by the goaltender.
Now we'll get a look back at the period here. And what the one standout is how physically these two rivals have played each other.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Makes the save. Battle along the boards. Tries to feed it over to Brouwer. Handles the puck. Big-time defensive play.
Turnover shorten the ice. You don't need to take chances if you have the lead.
With the stop. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Hard blast! Denies him! He got all of it! Battling for it along the boards. And the puck's knocked loose. Thomas plays it along the wall. They've got numbers. Back to the point it goes. Johnson's going to play it against the half wall. Takes that one right in the logo. And there's the whistle stopping the play. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Chicago's got the puck in their own end. DeBrinket's got it on the offensive end. Here's a blast! He scores! That's gotta be Kane! That's gotta be Kane!
Man, you dream about this, where you got enough room to push the puck forward, walk into it, and hammer a slap shot.
Strome's one possession.
Goal scored by number 88, Patrick Kane.
Quick pass to Kane.
Number 12,
Kane's got it against the boards. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. The Blues will play it from the defensive zone. Slides the puck to Barbashev. Moves it around along the half wall. Nice save by the keeper to trap that puck in his chest. More than half the period left to play. We are all tied up in this one. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. And he was slowed up. Hooking looks to be the call as the official's arm goes up in the air. The good old-fashioned hook is sending him off to the box.
He's almost in the right position, but he's got to give him a little hook. When he gives that tug, he goes to the penalty box and gets called every time.
Another chance here on the man advantage.
Well, they've earned another power play, James. Of course, that starts with an offensive zone face-off. They've had success earlier in the game. They'll want to double up on that now if they can.
He scores!
Well, they break the tie here, James. This game had been hotly contested since it's been level. They now have found a way to jump into the lead.
Chicago's offense has come alive. You might say someone figured out how to use the controller here, Ray.
It looks like it. At least one guy has. A one-goal lead. They'd like it to be more.
Scored on the power play by number 77.
Dumps it in.
Top, assisted by number 9.
Chicago's gained possession along the boards.
By number 27, Adam.
Slides the puck over.
Perron's hungry for that third one. He's got two. He took that quick little pass. Now he's a dangerous player.
From one end of the blue line to the other. Shuts him down. Schwartz takes it across the line. Here's a short pass to Parayko. Parayko's got it in the corner. Quick feed to Schwartz. And that banks off a stick. Picked picked up along the wall by Schwartz. Now he slides it up to Perron. Here's a shot. Makes the stop with the blocker. More than half the period has expired. Chicago's got a one-goal lead. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Stopped by the goaltender.
Yeah, he gets out on top of the shooter. There's really nowhere for that puck to go.
Looking to make something happen along the boards. Here's a shot. Oh, what a stop. St. Louis takes possession along the wall. And it's freed up over to his teammate with a nice kick pass. The Blackhawks ready to go on the attack. Sundqvist gaining momentum. With possession along the wall. And the defenders come up with the puck.
Little over-aggressive while they're trailing.
On the attack along the boards. Looks to set up at the point now. Moves it quickly over to Murphy. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Moves it to DeBrincat. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Nears the blue line and looks to set up at the point. No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. St. Louis takes possession of the puck. Brouwer's got it across the line. And he slides it quickly to Sundqvist. Just wide of the net. Almost lost the puck, but hangs on here as play continues. Smiths won a big draw in their own end. Gets in front of it. Past the midway mark in this period. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Centering pass! Big save!
Really good positioning as he makes the stop from in tight.
Smiths won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Sends the pass over. Hammers one from the point, and the long-range shot goes off target. Tries to make that cross-ice feed. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Wrist shot from the slot. Gives them nothing in front. Puck grabbed by Seabrook. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. There's a shot and a great save. Gunnarson's moving the puck through his own zone. Puck moved over to Nolan. Fires one with the stop. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. St. Louis has possession of it now. Chicago's got control of it now from their own end. Along the half wall with the puck. Chicago's got the puck along the wall. St. Louis will try to make something happen here in the offensive zone. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Schwartz looks around, and it's kicked away. And they go back on the attack in the offensive zone. Moves the puck along the half wall. The Blues gain possession along the wall. There's the whistle, and a penalty is coming up on this one. Hooking the call and maybe a little sell job along the way?
A little bit, but the player's got to move his feet. As soon as you stop, if it's even close, you're going to get nabbed.
They'll go back to work on their special teams.
They've been successful on the power play already, James, so now you get another opportunity. Do not relax. Go pile it on and get another one.
Hammers one. Stops him cold. Gets it out of his own end. Chicago's got a hold of it along the wall. Looks to pass it to Strome. Quick pass to Saad. Stopped by the goaltender. Denies him again. Here's an opportunity to clear the zone. Big win for the short-handed unit as they clear the puck from the zone.
Yeah, no one's going to keep it in the zone when it goes off the glass at that speed.
And now he tries to get it across to DeBrincat. And he comes up with it. Chicago's message going into this one when we talked to them at the morning skate was to get a lot of pucks on net. They've done just that, and they lead as a result. Grabs the puck here in their own end and manages to clear the zone. The Blackhawks will play the puck from behind the net. Up along the wing. From the left side, takes it at center. Hammers it on net. Way too much congestion blocks that. Gets it out of his own end. Kane swooping in on the attack. What a stop as he puts out the fire. Slides the puck down low. Takes the feed. Wide.
He's got to do something a little better than that. Just can't finish it from there.
Wonder if that gives him a nightmare later. Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. Here in the late goings of the period, Thomas wins possession in the defensive zone and manages to clear the zone. Chicago's got the puck along the boards. Carries it across the line. Hammers it. Too many bodies in the way. In front and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Chicago's up for good reason. They have been the more complete team offensively, which is why they lead late in the second. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Picks off the feed.
I'm not so sure his coaches are going to love that. Too dangerous a play while you're ahead.
Chicago's got a hold of it against the wall. Over the line they come. Sends it over. Shot from the wall, and that's broken up. Grabs the puck and looks to make something happen. Beat the goaltender, but couldn't beat the post. On the heels of their blades, trying to get it out. Finally, Ray.
Yeah, they do get it down the ice. I thought they held their structure pretty good. They tried to clear the puck a couple times, couldn't get it out. Now they're exhausted. Finally, they can get a change.
St. Louis has it near the wall. He'll keep it alive and moves it ahead. Receives the pass. Schen's got it in the offensive zone. Big-time save on a big-time shot. Chicago's gained possession along the boards. Oh, smart heads-up play to poke that one away. Strome's got the puck. Feeds it down low. Dropped him in the open ice. Great defensive stick work on the play. Right in the slot. Snaps one here in the slot. St. Louis gets the puck near the boards. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Sends it across. Scores! Well tied up!
And now their bench has a little more relief as they've evened up the score. I always thought this was the best place to shoot on a goaltender as they're trying to cover the entire net. Sometimes they get a little slow closing off the 5-hole.
Has breathed new life within the entire team here with a huge goal late in the second.
Sometimes it's not just that you score, it's when you score. Late in the period carries a lot of weight into the intermission.
Centering pass! How in the open ice?
You think you've got a lane? It is closed off.
16 minutes, 50
The Blackhawks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Pushes it across to Kane. Nice pass. Snaps This one from the slot. Big save by the goaltender once again.
He's right on it. 2 consecutive saves. Tough ones at that.
And he gets a whistle after they've been under siege here.
They look like 5 strangers trying to defend in front of him.
No
Finally,
kidding.
he's able to cover it up. Kane's on the receiving end of this huge hit. Sometimes you've got nowhere to go.
Here in the later stages of this period, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Thomas wins the draw on their own end. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Thomas works the puck in his own zone. Offside the call, and we'll have a face-off just outside the blue line. Puck is dropped and play resumes. Here's an odd man rush. Puts it on net, denied by the goaltender. Brouwer's carrying it ahead. Moves it around along the half wall. That's off a stick. Taken by Kajula. McCaution stick handling in his own zone. And that's taken by the defense. Now he takes it over the line. Lays the body. Chicago's regained possession of the puck. Takes the pass. Wide of the net. St. Louis looks to move the puck from their own end. Here's a chance right in the slot. Puts it on net. Comes up with the stop.
I need to take another look at that. I thought there was room to get by. Clearly, I was wrong. I'm glad I don't have to take the hit he just took.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play. Schenns won the draw here in the open ice. Here they are on the attack. Dunn's got it behind the net, and he slides it quickly to Perron. Chicago's got... He clearly doesn't like that.
Yeah, after the teammate got hurt, he jumped right in. He's going to make him try and pay a price.
We got ourselves a fight here. Well, listen to this place. They expected it, and they got it.
Yeah, it wasn't if, it was going to be when this fight was going to happen. Not much to be said from the home team here. Their bench kind of quietly sits back down after their guy comes on the losing end of this bout.
Yeah, the air from this building seems to have just deflated in here. Late goings of this period. We got a tie game. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Perron's got it along the wing. Approaching the final 60 seconds here in the second. Unleashes a cannon. Answers the call with a big save. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here.
In the second period.
Through center along the wing. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Good hit. Perron's lugging the puck. Here's a short pass to Schwartz. There's the whistle from the linesman calling an offside.
That was a big hit. You've got to be willing to put your own body on the line to make a hit like that.
Face-off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Bertuzzo's got it in the defensive end. Can't get a hold of that pass. Quick feed to Perron. Takes the feed, and there's the save. From the slot, fires away. Big stop by the keeper.
After the first stop, he's in good position to make a second.
Strome's won it in their own end. The Blues have it against the wall. And some good footwork to kick it away. Read it perfectly and breaks up the play. Here he is, all alone. Great stop by the goaltender.
Positioning and quickness. That's the day right there.
A howitzer. Can't get it to go. Feeds it on over to Nolan. And that one's turned away. That'll do it for period number 2. What a shootout tonight. We are still tied.
Willemans Recycling is a proud sponsor of tonight's game. Willemans Recycling recycles enough paper to save more than 41 million trees. If you'd like to know more about their services, check out the website.
Don't go anywhere. The third period is just moments away. Welcome back, everyone. He's Ray. I'm James. Third period action ready to go. It's been quite the night of fireworks thus far. Let's see what this third period can do to keep up. Gets the puck in deep. Puck knocked loose after that hit. With possession along the wall. Lets it go. Comes up with the stop. Slides it on over to DeBrincat. DeBrincat's going to play it against the half wall. Skates in behind the cage. And here's a shot. Long jam in front. That's broken up. Stopped by the goaltender. Pass back to the point. Move to the middle. Scores. That's 3.
I had 9 of these, James. It is such a cool thing to score 3. You feel so good about yourself. He kept moving in that high slot, looking for an area that might be open. Then the puck's on and off his stick. Nice shot.
Chicago's coach is pretty active on the bench there, Ray. What are you hearing?
Well, they're happy that they've got the lead, but they want to make sure that nobody sits back to defend.
Puck is dropped, and we are back underway.
His third of the game.
Sends a pass over.
Alex DeBrincat.
Handles it along the blue line.
Patrick Kane.
Moves the puck. Takes a blast. Oh, what an effort giving up the body there.
DeBrincat's dangerous in the offensive zone. He's got it now, and he's already got the go-ahead goal.
James Cybulski, Ray Ferraro with you here in the early going of this period. Chicago's been the better-looking team over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on this one-goal lead. Carries it in. Moves it quickly over to Barbashev. Scores! On the rebound, he pots it!
Followed through to the net. He picks up this rebound, makes no mistake. Once the goalie leaves the puck in front of the net, the goalie's at your mercy, and he does not miss.
Barbashev's won the draw here in the neutral zone. Moves it to Nolan. They've got the defense outnumbered. Here's a chance! Denied by the goaltender. Nylander's got the puck along the wing. St. Louis has possession of it now. Here's a chance. A chance right in front. Off the stick. St. Louis takes possession of the puck. Takes a shot. Nowhere for that shot to go through. The Blackhawks scoop it up along the boards. And a heads-up kick pass over to his teammate. Here they come on the attack. Slides it across. On the attack along the boards. Handles the puck. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. That's a solid check on the play. Into the offensive end now. Heads deep inside the offensive zone. Chicago's got a hold of it along the wall. Pass stolen in the open ice. Thomas plays it now. Now a quick pass to Brouwer. They've got numbers. Brouwer's got it against the boards. Puts it on net and makes the save.
Tough enough to make the save unless you can see it. He's got to fight his way and find the puck. Nolan's made this part of his game. He levels his opponent here.
We're still in the early stages of this period. It's all tied up. Stevens wins it in the offensive zone. Takes a shot. It's in the back of the net. He scores!
Quickly, 2 goals in right around 90 seconds.
Conversely, deflating for the other team.
And that is a kick in the shins right there. They just couldn't stop the bleeding. That's about as lucky as you can get. You need some puck luck most of the time to win. There's a good chunk of it.
Gets a couple of lucky breaks, and they've gone up by 1 in this third period.
I don't care how it goes in. They don't care. They just like that they're in front. Now you have to stay aggressive to try and defend this lead.
Assisted by number 80.
Along the half wall with the puck. St. Louis takes possession along the wall.
2 minutes.
The Blues have it now. Takes it across the blue line. Hammers a shot. That goes wide. Picked up along the boards by Dunn. Slides the puck over. Moves the puck along the half wall. Oh, that's a good hit. Chicago's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Moves it around along the half wall. St. Louis gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Into the corner. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. St. Louis tries to break out from their own end. Dumps it in. Chicago's got the puck along the boards. Throws it in. St. Louis has it in their own zone. Schwartz plays it against the boards. Lets it go. Big time stop there.
He was telling me this morning he worked on this in practice this week, making sure the puck goes to the corner and doesn't stay in the net.
Lets it go and makes the save. Save made by the goalie.
Really good stop. After he made the first one, he's got to find the puck and he's in position again.
Angles it over to Nolan. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. Icing is called, stopping the play dead.
He ran right through him on that hit. Lined him up, timed it perfectly.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. He gets a piece of it with a stick. Chicago's got a hold of it against the wall. And it's a quick pass to Kajula. Fires it into the offensive zone. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. Carries it across the line. Drives it to the front of the net. And that one's stopped. Slides it to Nylander. Right in front with the shot. Stick save from the goaltender.
Get that slop out of here. He makes the stop, and there's no rebound. Off in the corner it is.
And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Schwartz picking up steam. Puck dumped in. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. Knocks the puck loose. The Blues gain possession along the wall. Quick pass to Schenn. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And the puck's booted away. The Blackhawks gain control of the puck against the wall. Kane's got it into offensive territory. Sends the pass over. Stopped by the goaltender. And another stop.
I like how he was able to follow the puck. Good save in close.
With possession along the wall. Rister stones him in front. Chicago's failed to convert on scoring opportunities, and lots of them here in this third period. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Scores!
3 straight goals here. They have really laid the boots to those guys in the last little bit. You don't get many goals like this. Face-off win, direct shot and into the net.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period, St. Louis seems to be looking for more after increasing their lead to 2 goals. And now he angles it across to Sundqvist. Shot, and that goes off the face of the goaltender. Tries to get it over to Kane.
49 seconds.
Takes the feed.
Whoa.
He scores again!
Well, you get one, you think you might get 2, but after a while you're like, hey, how many can I get? The puck keeps coming to him, and he keeps finishing it off. I don't think the goaltender gets a look at this at all, James. He just drops into the butterfly. He's hoping the thing hits him through that traffic.
Chicago's third period deficit suddenly doesn't seem so insurmountable now.
You can almost see the difference in the bench and the body language. They know they've got a chance.
Puck scooped up by Bortuzzo.
Number 12.
Alex DeBrincat.
Sundqvist got it in the offensive zone. Nothing! Chicago's got control of it now from their own end. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Smith. Puts it up front, from the slot, close save!
Aggressive stop out on top of the crease to make the save on a dangerous chance.
Chicago's got to be frustrated with how things have played out tonight, trailing in this third period. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. And now he moves it to Barbashev. And now it's over to Nolan. Here's an odd man rush. Nolan's got the puck. And that one's broken up by a great defensive play. Over the line they come. Here's a blast. Oh, he stopped that one. That was a fireball. The Blackhawks have been the busier team in the offensive zone, but they still trail in the third. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. From the blue line. Snaps one on net, turns it away.
Nice move by the goalie to get out close to the shooter.
And now it's grabbed by Nylander. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Carries it in. On the attack along the boards. Excellent stick work on the play. Slides the puck ahead to Nylander. Blistering shot! And the shot dies in the traffic jam. And there's a lucky souvenir for someone in the crowd as the puck heads out of play. Still lots of time left here in this frame. Schenn's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Receives the pass. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Takes a shot, and he makes the save. Here they come on the attack. Wrist shot from the slot. Flies over the net.
I think he's trying to be too perfect. Get it on goal.
Oh, he's going to be feeling the regret on that one, though,
Yeah,
right?
you don't get many chances, and this one's not even a scoring chance because he doesn't hit the net.
Along the half wall with the puck. Shot right in front. Denies him in front. Kane's got it along the wing. Fires one on goal. He scores!
just under 2 minutes.
Look at this, a comeback completed here, and we got a new game.
That was a comfortable lead not very long ago. Quick shot there, James. Goalie beaten low on the glove side. He thought he had it. Doesn't catch him.
Chicago's made this must-see viewing down the stretch here, all tied up in the third.
They've had to work hard to get this game even. Now we'll see what they can do as it's a new game.
Scored by number 12.
Alex DeBrincat.
Nice pass.
Assisted by number 88. Patrick Kane.
Takes the pass. Jabs the puck away.
Time of the goal, 7 minutes.
Puck picked up by DeBrincat. DeHaan's got the puck through the neutral zone. Takes that pass back at the point. St. Louis gets the puck near the boards. Moves the puck along the half wall. Into the corner of the attacking area. Here's a short pass to Folk. Brouwer's going to play it against the half wall. Taken along the wall by Thomas. And the puck's kicked free. Kicked up ahead to his teammate who skates away. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Moves it around along the half wall. Thomas has the puck against the half wall. Chicago's gained possession along the boards, trying to escape the pressure. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. Quick feed to DeBrincat.
That's close, James. The goaltender ends up beating the shooter to the post. That looks like it's a goal, but it's shut down.
Moves it quickly over to Brouwer. Stopped by the goaltender. Scrum along the boards. And the puck's knocked loose. Saad's got the puck in his own zone. Saad's got it on the offensive end. Moves it to Smith. Smith's got it against the boards. Steps into it. Answers it with an even better save. Here they are on the attack. Takes a shot. Makes the save.
There's always a next level to making a save. Step 2 is get the puck out of danger. He does a nice job there.
Smart heads up play to neutralize the threat. Chicago's looking to break out of their own end. Directed over to Smith. Now over to Kajula. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Puts the puck on net with the stop. Past the midway mark of the frame, James and Ray with you tonight. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Grabbed along the boards by Dunn. Gaining momentum up along the side. Here's an opportunity. Oh, what a good opportunity right there.
You don't get many chances. You want to finish them off, so he'll be a little frustrated as he heads back up ice.
Great reflexes, another save.
Oh, he's locked right in. A couple of stops in a row there.
Officials blow the whistle. We got icing on the call.
Nothing too smooth about that play. Crawford's able to make the save, as we see here. This is a good scoring chance, but he's in good position.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Sealer's taking it from his own end. With possession along the wall. Too much traffic in the lane. St. Louis gains a hold of it. Takes it across the blue line. Perron's got it in the offensive zone. And now he moves it quickly to Dunn. Way off target.
He's got to get this puck on the net. He's got all kinds of time to shoot it, but he fires it over top.
Just put it on the net. Puck grabbed by Perron. Another stop by the goaltender.
Quick work. He makes 1 and 2 saves in a row.
Shot and puts it off the crossbar. Had the goalie beat up high, but not the bar.
The Blackhawks can only shake their head. There's another chance to break a tied game.
Hammers one from the point. He scores! They take the lead.
Well, it looked like this game was going to be even for the longest time because nobody seemed to have the upper hand. Well, the goalie's hoping there. That shot is just powdered from the point. He's hoping it hits him. It doesn't. Now he can find it. It's right behind him.
has taken the one-goal lead here in the back half of this third period.
They've worked hard to get into this position. Now you don't want to give it back by being passive. Be as aggressive as you can.
By number 29.
Quick pass to Strome.
By number 57.
Back to the blue line. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick.
11 minutes.
And the officials stop the play as the puck heads off the ice. More than half the period has expired. The Blues are looking to build on this one-goal lead. Strome's won possession. And now he tries to get it across to Strome. On the attack along the boards. Here's a short pass to Gunnarsson. Gets in front of it. Oh, and another big stop.
Quick reflexes. You make one, you make two stops before the puck is cleared away.
With the stop. Kane's got it across the line. They've got the defense outnumbered. Handles the puck at the point. Brilliant save, read it perfectly.
Look up to the video board and you'll see tonight's winning 50-50 draw number. Congratulations to the guy or girl who's got the lucky ticket.
Thomas quick on the draw. Chicago's got the puck along the wall. Good battle along the boards for the puck. And he slides it quickly to Murphy. St. Louis has it near the wall. One-on-one with the goaltender. What a stop by the goalie.
Yeah, he looked really confident. Out on top of the crease, followed the shooter and made the stop.
St. Louis has about a half a period to go here as they lead it in this third period. The frozen biscuits dropped and we are back underway here. Takes the feed, and that carries off a stick. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. St. Louis players were saying earlier this morning that they wanted to create more offense. They have done just that, and they lead here in the third. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Quick feed to Murphy. And he slides it quickly to DeHaan. Bank pass off the boards. The Blackhawks have it against the wall. Murphy's got the puck. Lets the wrister fly. Oh, that just goes wide.
You can go games without a chance from here.
Gets a stick on it. Whistle blown as the puck is directed out into the crowd, and a souvenir for some lucky fan tonight.
Really solid controlled stop here as the puck is deflected up out of play so everybody can get off the ice. You can get a fresh group of players out for the next faceoff.
Sends a pass over. Off target. In front, the puck stopper gets on top of it. We'll get a little stoppage in play here, Ray.
Yep, goalies are going to jump on it as quick as they can anytime around the front of the net.
Well past the midway mark of this period. Smith's won the draw here in the offensive zone. St. Louis takes possession of the puck. Passes it over to Schwartz. From one point man to another. And he comes up with it. Chicago's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. From the slot, wrist shot, too much congestion in front. Steps in front of it for the block. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Chicago's got a hold of it along the wall. The Blues go to work on offense. And that's picked off in front. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Along the half wall with the puck. Denied by the goaltender. Schwartz takes the puck. Moves the puck along the half wall. Oh, a clutch save! Feeds the puck over to Saad. Nice dish from the left wing. Moves the puck. Stopped by the goaltender.
But he came out and challenged him. Good save.
Slides the puck near the front of the net. Comes up with the stop. Nice poke check inside the attacking zone. Back at the point, they set it up.
They've totally controlled the puck here on this shift. Now they've worn the opposition down. Eventually, you get a scoring chance or they take a penalty. The replay will show us that he's in good position and makes an excellent stick save to turn away a really good scoring chance.
And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Nolan. Nolan swooping in on the attack. Lugs the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Chicago's got the puck in their own end. Works it across to Kane. Hammers the shot. Scores! We're all tied up!
Oh, it's getting to a stage in the game where you think they're not going to be able to find the equalizer. But they stay at it, and they get it done. Not very often in today's game you get enough room to take the slapper anymore. But he hammers this past the goalie.
Chicago's heart on full display here in the later stages of this third period with that big goal.
Never backed down, kept pushing, finally evened this game up. Now hopefully can find the winner.
Slides it across to Thomas.
By number 88, Patrick Kane. Time of the goal, 14 minutes.
Handles the puck. Moves it to Seabrook. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. He's got a step. Massive save on the breakaway.
Well, he stayed with his shooter there. That's an outstanding pressure-filled save.
Getting into the later stages of this period, we are all tied up in this one. Thomas is quick on the draw. Quick pass to Dunn. Now a quick pass to Sundqvist. Moves the puck behind the net. Right in front. Scores! And the deadlock is broken.
Oh, what a crushing goal to give up. But the other guys worked hard for it. They pressed the play, and now they've got the lead. Man, it looks like a bus depot in front of the net. You know it's a tough one when you can't see the goalie. That means he can't see the puck.
St. Louis is breathing a little easier with the go-ahead goal here in the third.
Now you stare at the clock. You hope it melts away pretty quickly because it can seem like it doesn't go anywhere.
Number 18, Robert Thomas.
The Blackhawks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Picks off the pass in the defensive zone.
When you're down, sometimes you have to take a chance. A little bit of a risky play, but you got to push the envelope.
Scores!
Just 20 seconds apart. That's a pair of goals.
Wow, insane how quick that was. Bang, bang.
Yeah, the defending team just couldn't put a stake in the ground. They couldn't stop them. You've got to get rid of that puck in a hurry from that spot on the ice. You're in the high slot, you're open, but you know everybody's converging on you.
Schenns won the draw.
Scored by number 70.
Bertuzzo's moving the puck through his own zone. Handles the pass from the right wing.
38 seconds.
Here he is, shot right in front. And that's a paddling from the goaltender. There's another stop.
Oh, he's on it there. Both saves are really good ones.
Here in the dying moments of this period, St. Louis has really pushed the pace over these last few minutes, leading by a pair. Taken by Dunn. Slides the puck over. Moved into the middle. Snaps it on net. He scores! On the rebound. Lights the lamp for the goal.
Goalie burps up this rebound here. It comes right back into the shooting area, and the rebound is put away.
St. Louis is back to center ice. Is this their best performance we've seen this year?
Offensively, it's as good as any other night that they've had. Domination in the offensive zone.
Strome's won it.
Scored by number 10, Brayden Schenn.
Along the wing up the neutral zone.
David Perron, and by number
DeBrincat's got it along the wing.
time of the goal, 16.
Takes the feed at the point.
Second.
Here's a short pass to Kane. Puck scooped up by Schenn. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. Takes the feed at the back end. Here's a chance. Stopped by the goaltender.
Now, by being in the right position, James, he gets so tight to the shooter, there's nowhere for the puck to go.
And there's the save. Scooped up along the wall by DeBrincat. Slides it back to the blue line. Sends the pass over. Smith's going to play it against the half wall. Quick pass across to Brouwer. Brouwer's carrying it ahead. Chicago's got a hold of it against the wall. Sends it out right in front. Wrist one in front. And that one's turned away. Moves it around along the half wall. Centered out in front. Knocked away. Comes up with the stop.
Man, oh man, these two rivals are beating the heck out of each other. These hits will not stop until the horn finally sounds at the end of the game.
St. Louis up big time late in this third period. They have been the better team tonight. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Up along the wing. Quick feed to Thomas. That goes off the twig.
Half of the goals in this league are scored from directly in front of the net. That doesn't happen with a save like this.
Looking to make something happen along the boards. With possession along the wall. Puts it on net. Stopped by the goaltender. The Blues are in the home stretch of this one, leading big time in the third. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. That goes off a twig. Gets in front of the shot. Slides it diagonally to Falk. Return pass. Chicago's got the puck. Tries to feed it over to DeHaan. And it's a quick pass to Nylander. Here's a chance. To his teammate. And he moves it up to Nylander. Moves the puck down low. Here's a chance right in front. Big save.
Yeah, he's right in front of the puck, too, so there's really nowhere that puck's going to squeak through.
Takes the puck along the boards. Right out in front.
Whoa!
Scores his second of the night.
Well, things go well for you if you're scoring multiple times in a game. This has been a terrific night for him. That's a scorer's goal right there. That puck is on and off his stick in a hurry. He's so tight to the net, he has to get rid of it before the goalie can readjust.
And they're going to mix it up between the pipes here.
I would say there's some relief here. He's been ventilated tonight. Now he gets to go take a break.
St. Louis is having one of those nights, Ray.
Sometimes it just all goes right for you. That means it doesn't go very well for the other guys as well. This has been a long night for them.
And now he angles it across to Nolan. Chicago's got the puck along the boards. Puts it on net. Denied by the goaltender. St. Louis has been all over them right from puck drop, and they lead it big time late in this third period. Schenn's won a big draw in their own end. Picks it off in the offensive end. Great heads-up play in the defensive zone.
You're going to take a chance once in a while if your team's trailing.
Perron's got it against the boards. Moves it quickly over to Schwartz and makes the save. Battle along the boards. Sends the pass down low. And that's just out of reach. Chicago's gained possession along the boards. Less than 60 seconds to play in this blowout. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Sealer. And now it's grabbed by Schenn. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Schwartz plays the puck. And now he moves it to Gunnarsson and makes the save. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Puck picked up by Sealer. With some momentum driving towards the net. Play rolls on. Thomas moves the puck. Carries it across the line. Here's a shot. Oh, going wide.
Just misses the net, but really the scoring chance is not dangerous if you can't get the puck at the goaltender.
Into the offensive zone. They've got numbers. Big-time defensive play. There's the final horn, and this one's in the books.
Really good game for them. I thought they played well in several different segments of the game, including their face-off, where they controlled the puck a lot.
And also in the defensive zone in addition to the offensive zone.
Once they get the puck clean, they were able to get it out of the zone, and they did a nice job.
For my broadcast partner, Ray Ferraro, my name is James Cybulski. Thanks so much for joining us. Good night.